All right. Well, good morning, Delia. And good morning, Miss Burton.
Good morning, Miss Williams.
All right, all right. We are here this morning to start our lesson for today, our live lesson. And Delia, welcome back. We have taken attendance already, and we are going to start with a good morning song. And we're going to do our calendar. Give me a moment. Let me pull it up. All right. Okay. Let me share it. Sound.
You make more gifts and wows. You make more statements, keepsakes, and messes. When you make more,
Ms. Burton, are you able to see the video on the screen?
Yes, I can. It looks good.
Okay, let me know if you can hear it. I'm going to turn the sound on.
Okay.
Good morning. Good morning.
I can hear
Good
it very
morning.
well, Miss
Good
Williams.
morning. One,
Good.
two, one, two, three. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, and how are you? Early in the morning, I say good morning. Hello, and how are you? Good morning. Good morning. Hello, and how are you? Early in the morning, I say good morning. Hello, and how are you? In the morning, I clap my hands. In the morning, I do my dance. In the morning, I shout hooray. This is gonna be a wonderful day. Good morning, good morning. Hello, and how are you? Early in the morning, I say good morning. Hello, and how are you? Good morning, good morning. Hello, and how are you? Early in the morning, I say good morning. Hello, and how are you? In the morning, I clap my hands. In the morning, I do my dance. In the morning, I shout hooray! This is gonna be a wonderful day. Good morning, good morning. Hello, and how are you? Early in the morning, I say good morning. Hello, and how are you? Good morning, good morning. Hello, and how are you? Early in the morning, I say good morning. Hello, and how are you? Hello, and how are you? Hello, and how are you?
All right. That was our good morning song. All right. Delia, did you like that? Good, good, good. Let me stop sharing. Okay. So nobody else has joined us yet. I'm going to go and see if I can invite some of our friends on in. Let me see if I can call JC back in. And let me see if I could call Brooke in this morning. Oh, okay, there is JC. She's connecting. Oh, Liana's in. Good morning, Liana. Welcome. Looks like Brooke's having trouble again. Hers tried to connect, and it's leaving again. Oh, JC's leaving again. Liana, are you there? Unmute your microphone. Liana, unmute your microphone and turn your camera on for us.
Why can you turn my camera on?
Okay.
Let me go somewhere else.
Okay. Good morning, Liana. You can mute your microphone. Just turn your camera on for me.
Okay.
Thank you. There you are. Good morning.
All right, so now I'm trying to figure out why. Hold on.
Okay, there Anthony's trying to join. Let me accept him. Okay. Hey, Liana. Hey, Delia. All right, Liana, turn your computer around. Or turn
Good morning,
your device
Liana.
around. You're sideways. There you are. Okay, good. Good. All right. So I just allow Anthony to come in. He didn't show up yet. It said he was trying to get in.
I think with everybody trying to log in, it's just taking a little bit more time.
Yeah. There he is. It says he's connecting now. So we're gonna have Delia, Liana, Anthony. All right. Let's try JC again. Yeah, it looks like JC tried to connect and it hung up. Okay, there's Anthony. All right, Anthony, you're here. Turn your camera on. Good morning.
Good morning, Anthony.
Turn your camera on so we can see you. And it looks like JC's still trying to connect.
My computer keep popping up technical details, so hopefully saying something went wrong. I don't know what it is.
Oh, there's Anthony. Yeah, like you remember mine yesterday on this end. Yeah. Anthony, good morning. We see the top of your head. Pull your computer down a little bit so we can see your face. There you are. Good morning.
Good morning, Anthony. I'm trying to get back on. I'm having some technical issues right now. I'm working on it.
Okay. All right. So we are going to go ahead. I'm going to pull up our Rethink Ed lesson because it's almost 7:45. We're going to go ahead and pull that up. All right. Let's see. What do we have here? Okay. Got it already queued up.
Excuse me.
All right, let me reshare. Put the sound with it. All right. Ms. Burton, can you see the screen?
I'm having some tech issue. Just popped up saying something is going on with my computer.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to go back and forth and see if I can get it fixed real quick.
Okay.
We have a tech person here, but they are working on the one at the front office.
Got it.
Apologize for that.
That's okay. That's okay. Anthony, press your microphone, your unmute button. And tell me what you see on the screen. I'm trying to pull the video up. Do you see the video? Tell me what you see.
See, it's a play button. No.
You see a black screen?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm
Yes.
trying to show a video?
Yes.
I want to learn. What do you want to learn to do?
I see a blue sky. And
Yes.
I see,
Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad you're able to see it. Let me know if you can hear it. I'm going to turn it back on. Tell me if you can hear it.
Do you want to be able to
I
count to
can
100?
hear it.
Okay, thank you, Anthony. You can go ahead and put your microphone back on mute. Liana and Delia, can you guys see it? Can you see my video? Yes, okay. I'm going to turn it back on.
Do you want to learn to ride?
Let me start it over so you guys can hear it. And this video is called Say Your Goal. And this is about setting goals. A goal is when we say we're going to do something that we want to do, and we plan for it. We talk about it so that we can get it done. So listen to this video.
I want to learn. What do you want to learn to do? Do you want to be able to count to 100? Do you want to learn to ride a bike? Do you want to learn your letters and sounds?
I want to learn to count to 500.
You can do it if you set a goal.
A soccer goal?
You can score a goal in a game. But a goal can be something else too. A goal is kind of like a wish, but better. A goal is something you want to do and can do if you plan and practice. A goal starts with what you want to do or learn.
I want to count to 500.
That's a great goal. But remember, a goal is like a wish, only better, because you can do it if you plan and practice.
Let's practice now.
Sounds like a plan. Let's count the clouds.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, that was our video about goal setting. And now we're going to go into our discussion questions. All right. Hold on, they didn't come up. Hold on 1 minute. There they are. Can you see the discussion questions, Anthony and Delia? Liana, do you see the questions? Unmute your microphone. Tell me if you can see the cloud with the sentences in it.
Yes.
Yes, okay. So this says, let's discuss. And the first question is, what is a goal? What is a goal? So we're going to talk about what we just said, what a goal is. Good morning, JC. Welcome. What's a goal? What's a goal? All right. So we talked about a goal is something that you want to do and you plan to do it. You got to talk about it. Most of the time, you got to write it down. If you want to learn how to make noodles in the microwave, that's your goal. You say, okay, I'm going to learn how to make my own noodles in the microwave. You can write it down. Get you a piece of paper and write it down. I want to learn how to cook noodles in the microwave. And then you hang that paper up. You work towards it. A goal is something a plan that you do, that you talk about or you write down, and you got to work towards it. So how do you work towards learning how to make noodles in the microwave? Something you can do. The first thing you can do. What do you think you can do, JC? Unmute your microphone. Tell me, how can you learn how to make noodles in the microwave? What's the first thing you need to do before you start? You got to do something very important. What do you think you need to do? Unmute your microphone so we can't hear you. Unmute yourself.
I think first you need to get a cup of noodles. Get a cup of noodles first.
Can you say that again? Your the volume. Say it again one more time, JC. I can't hear you.
I think you gotta get a cup of noodles first.
Okay. That probably would be a first step, but it's something that comes before that I think is very important that you need to do. First, if you set a goal like trying to cook for yourself, I think the first thing you need to do is you need to talk about that with your parents or whoever you live with, whatever adult lives with you that you live with. You need to talk to them about it first. So if you got a goal that you want to learn how to cook something, first you got to talk about that. So the first step, talk about it with your parent or the person you live with that's an adult. Say, hey mama, hey daddy, auntie, grandma, I want to learn how to make my own noodles. So that would be the first step. What do you think the second step would be, Anthony? Anthony, can you turn your camera on? Delia and Liana, can you turn your camera back on so we can see you? Let's talk about what the second step would be.
Your camera is on.
My camera is on.
It is on. Well, ooh, I can't see you on my end. Maybe we might be having difficulty with Teams, but it's okay. Go ahead. Tell me what you need to do. What do you think, Anthony, we need to do next? So we're talking about setting goals. The first thing is to write down or to say what the goal is. So we said we want to learn how to make our own noodles. Okay, so we said the first thing, talk to your parent about it. Say, hey, I want to learn how to make noodles. Okay, Anthony, what do you think the second goal, the second step would be in that goal? What would you need to do?
Mm, mm, mm.
All right, keep thinking about it. We're going to go to Delia. Delia, can you unmute your microphone and tell me what do you think we need to do next?
I've been knew how to work. You're supposed to put them in the microwave, and then you're supposed to press the number, and then you take them out the microwave.
Okay, I think that's a good second step. Did you hear her, Anthony? She
Mhm.
said get started. So you've already set the goal. You talked about it with your parent, and she said go ahead and try it. So she said, excuse me, she said go ahead and get the noodles, put them in the microwave and try it. That's a good answer. That's a very good answer. So that second step would be to practice. We call that practice. Try it. Keep practicing. But when you practice, especially you all, make sure you have an adult right there with you. Don't try to practice by yourself. Have an adult, someone that's older than you. You can have a big brother or a big sister. All right, let's go to our next discussion question. Good job, boys and girls. All right, so the next one says, what goal do you have? What goal do you have? So I want you to think about that. Think about something really quickly. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to think about something that you may want to do. I'm going to give you 30 seconds. And then I'll call on you to unmute your microphone and tell us about a goal that you think you want to do. All right. Liana, are you back? Unmute your microphone and tell us about a goal that you may have. Something you want to do. All right, while we're waiting on Liana, JC, can you unmute your microphone and tell us about a goal that you may want to do?
I think I can practice to do I think
Thank you so much. Who remembers where their mute button is? Does everybody remember where their mute button is?
I think I can
Good
just
job.
talk about and practice the cook.
Who remembers?
I'm sorry, JC. Say it a little louder. I can't hear you.
Jada, mute yourself.
You-
Come on.
Maybe I can talk about and practice about how I can cook.
Learning how to cook. What is that? What do you want to learn how to cook?
I want to learn how to cook burgers.
Burgers. Okay. Good. That's a good goal. All right, Delia, unmute yourself and tell me what goal do you think you want to set for yourself? What do you want to learn how to do?
I want to learn how to count to 100.
Very good. That's a good goal. All right, Liana, unmute your microphone and tell us a goal that you have. What would you like to learn to do?
No, not sure.
You're not sure right now?
No.
Okay, that's okay. You can think about it some more. It's okay not to know right now. Okay, Anthony, tell us a goal that you have. What is something you would like to learn to do?
You can learn how to ride a bike with no training wheels.
Oh, that's a great goal, Anthony. You would like to learn to ride a bike without training wheels. Good goal. Very good. All right, boys and girls. Remember, when you set a goal, the first step we talked about is say it out loud and then try to write it down. After you write it down, hang it up. All right. Let's go to our next discussion question. All right. The last one says, why is it important to say the goal? Why do you think it's important for us to say the goal? Think about it for a minute. Why should we say it? All right. JC, can you unmute your microphone and tell me what you think? Why do you think it's important that we say the goal? We say what we want to learn to do. Unmute your, okay, there you are.
I think we say our goal because so that we can write it down.
Yes, very good, very good. All right, thank you. You can mute yourself. Delia, tell me, why do you think it's important that we say our goal?
Cause if we say stuff that's in our goal, that means we can write it down on a piece of paper.
Oh, that's a very good answer. You're right, Delia. If you say something, you speak it out loud, that will help you to be able to write it out into a sentence. Good job. All right, Liana, why do you think it's important that we say our goal out loud? Unmute your microphone.
I didn't write it. I don't have no piece of paper to write it down.
Yeah, you don't have to write it down right now. I was just talking about, why do you think it's important to say your goal out loud? Welcome, Brooke. I see Brooke has joined us. Welcome, Brooke. Why do you think it's important when we want to learn how to do something or to set a goal? Why do you think it's important to say it out loud? Like, I want to learn how to bake a sweet potato pie. Why do you think it's important that I say, oh, Miss Burton, I want to learn how to bake a sweet potato pie? Why do you think I need to say that out loud? Why is that important?
Because let them settle.
Okay, well, I think it may be important to say it out loud, because if I say it out loud, then maybe somebody can say, well, I can help you, Miss Williams. I can show you how to bake a sweet potato pie. So sometimes when you say your goal out loud, there may be somebody around that can help you. They'll show you how to reach that goal. All right, Brooke, we're talking about goal setting. We were doing our Rethink Ed lesson this morning, and it's talking about setting goals, things that you want to do or you want to learn how to do. So that's what we're doing. We're doing our discussion questions now. All right, Anthony, why do you think it's important to talk about our goal or to say it out loud? What do you think? Unmute your microphone.
I think we gotta learn how to cook and learn how to ride a bike and go to school and learn.
Yes. Yes. That is important, Anthony. We do need to learn all those things that you said. We should learn how to cook, and we should learn how to ride bikes, and we need to say it out loud. Just talk about it, because there may be somebody around that can help you. So that's what we're talking about with goal setting. You guys did a good job this morning with your discussion questions. Brooke, would you like to tell us about, we all talked about a goal that we want, something we want to learn how to do. Do you want to share with us something, a goal that you may have? What would you want to learn how to do?
Cook.
What is it that you think you want to learn how to cook?
Pancakes.
Pancakes. Okay, that's a good goal. All right. So boys and girls, that is it for our Rethink Ed lesson this morning. It is now 8 o'clock. And we are going to stop with our discussion questions, and we'll start back tomorrow. With that, we'll do it again tomorrow. Right now it is 8, and at 8 o'clock, we got to move on into our math lesson. So thank you guys for being here and being on time. Thank you, JC. Thank you, Delia. Liana, thank you. Thank you, Brooke. Thank you, Anthony. And thank you, Miss Burton. We're going to move into our math PowerPoint. And our math for today is, we are going to do a review with our counting. But not just a review, we are adding to what we have been learning with counting. So before we got out for the break, we were counting from 1 to 60. 1 to 60. We were counting by ones. But our goal is to get to 100, learning how to count from 1 to 100 by May. But we're going there slowly. For some of our friends that need to go slowly, we're going there slowly. So today we're going from 1 to 70. So let me pull up our lesson. 1 to 70. All right. Ms. Burton, do you see the PowerPoint?
Yes, I can see it, Miss Williams.
Okay. All right. Well, boys and girls, let me put it in slideshow mode so we can get started. All right. Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to math. This is Unit 4. Before we got out for the break, we finished up on Unit 3, where we were talking about composing and decomposing numbers. Well, this is Unit 4. Unit 4, and this is our first day on Unit 4. And we are starting this unit out with learning how to count to 70. So that says counting to 70. And we're going to count by ones. So our learning target is I can, everybody say I can, count to 70 by ones. All right. 70 by ones. Good job. Good job. All right, we're on our do now slide. Can you guys see this? Yeah. Do you see this do now? That's my thing. Like, it's very, very weird. Unmute your microphone. Tell me if you see the do now slide.
I can see it.
You do? Tell me. No, tell me what you see. Who said no? Who is that? But they said my car should be here on Friday because they said they shipped it out on Tuesday. That means the mail will have to run. You guys, mute your microphone for a minute. The mail is sitting somewhere. Put your microphone on mute. Everybody mute your mic. Liana, put your mic on mute. Good job.
Not here today.
Miss Burton, can you see the do now slide?
No, I cannot see it, Miss Williams. I'm
Okay.
having some tech issues. So if y'all see me going in and out, some things I can see and some things I can't.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
see anything right now.
Okay. All right. Let me get it back in. Brooke, I want you to unmute your microphone, please. And tell me what you see.
I see JC.
Okay. All right. You see JC. Okay. You should be seeing my PowerPoint. Let me get back into it and see if I can pull it back up.
Did you see that slide on Nearpod? It said.
All right, Brooke, unmute yourself. Tell me what you see now.
I can see it now, Miss Williams.
I
Okay.
can see it.
Okay, good, good, good. That's what I want you to see.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Brooke.
So that is to do now. That is to do now. And let's go through it. Before we go through the do now, let me share our class norms. We got a couple of norms that we did not talk about. We did not talk about our class norms. Let's pull up the class norms. We talked about it on yesterday. Those are the rules that we have to follow when we come together online to do our lesson. So let's pull up the class norms, boys and girls. So give me a moment so we can find our norms. All right. All right. Do you see the class norms up now, Miss Burton?
Yes, I can.
Yes.
Okay, boys and
Brooke
girls.
can.
So, good, Brooke. Delia, can you see the class norms?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So number 1. Tell me what you see on number 1. What picture do you see, Delia? What is that?
A clock.
Yes. So number 1 says begin on time. And you guys, we are here on time. So you did a good job today. You are here. You got here at 7:30. And now you're here for math. Math starts at 8. Very
Yeah,
good.
my
All
mom
right.
woke me up and got me ready.
Good job. All right. Mute your microphone for a minute so we can talk about number 2. All right. I'm moving down to number 2. Mute your microphone, Delia. Press your microphone. Put it on mute.
And then do this so that when I work, I can see,
Put your microphone on mute.
I can, our back is done, right?
Daisy, put your microphone on mute. Brooke, put your microphone on mute.
All right.
Very good. Very good. All right, Anthony, put your microphone on mute for me. All right, let's go to number 2. Number 2 says, turn your cameras on. That means when you sit down to get online with us, make sure your camera is on so that Miss Burton and I can see you. We need to be able to talk to you, see your faces. We need to see if you understand what's going on. We can look at you and tell if you're understanding what we're talking about. So that's why we want your cameras on. Then number 3 says, keep your mics on mute. That means press the button so that we can't hear the noise in your background and you'll be able to hear us when we're talking. And when it's time for you to talk, answer a question, we'll call your name and then you can press unmute. All right, and the last norm, number 4, says to sit up straight. If you're at home, you sit up in your chair straight. We want you to focus and participate in class. That means be ready. Be ready to answer those questions when we call on you. That's what that means. So those are our class norms. That's what we do. So make sure that you are following the rules. Following the rules. Just stay with us until it's time to take a break. If you need to take a break, raise your hand and say, excuse me, I need to go to the restroom. I need to go do something, and then come right back, okay? All right, so let's move back to our PowerPoint, our do now. We're talking about counting from 1 to 70, and we're going to go back to our do now. All right. I hear somebody's background. You guys, you got to mute. Make sure you keep your microphones muted, Leona. Good job. All right, so we're going back to our do now. Make sure you can see the do now screen. All right, Ms. Burton, can you see the do now screen again? Brooke, unmute your microphone. Tell me if you can see the do now screen.
I can see it, Miss Williams. We're trying to fix this problem in here real quick, but I can see it.
Okay, thank you.
It looks
All
good.
right. All right, so do now says count each Unifix cube as high as you can, starting with the number 1. So before you do that, boys and girls, I want you to stop. I want you to go get you a piece of paper and a pencil, because you're going to have to write these numbers down. We're going to be counting this morning. You're going to have to write these numbers down. So everybody stop right now. Go get a piece of paper and get a pencil, or if you have a dry erase board at your house or wherever you are, go get it and get the marker. All right, stop right now. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Go get what you need so that you can do your do now. All right, good job. I see Brooke is back. Anthony, do you have your pencil and paper?
The paper on a pencil.
All right, Leona, do you have paper and pencil?
No.
Okay, I'll go ahead and get you something. You need something to write with, and you need something to write on. Go get a piece of paper, go get a pencil. Good job, Delia. I see your dry erase board. All right, we're waiting on JC and Anthony. All right, there's JC. Good job, JC. Anthony, we're waiting on you and Leona. Okay, my friends. If you have your paper and pencil and you are back, we're going to go ahead and move to our do now. We're going to move to our do now, and your do now said to count the Unifix cubes as high as you can, starting with the number 1. All right, Brooke, unmute your microphone. Tell me if you can see the do now slide again.
I can see it.
All right, So I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes. Count those cubes. Write the number down on your paper. Write the number that you count on your paper. And when I call your name, you're going to hold it up to the camera and show me what you wrote down, okay? All right, go ahead. You've got 2 minutes. Write it down. Don't yell it out. Just write it down for me. I'm going to call your name. And you're going to hold up the number that you wrote when I call your name. Liana, you're back, I see. Do you have your pencil and paper? Liana, I want you to count the cubes. Look at the Unifix cubes on the screen. Count those. Then write that number down on your paper and pencil. And when I call your name, you're going to hold it up so I can see what number you wrote.
Them all together?
Yes, you're counting all of them.
Okay.
All right, 1 minute left. All right, if you're done counting, let me see a thumbs up. Just hold your thumb up if you're done with your counting. Put your thumb up. Good job, Liana, Anthony, JC, good job. Delia, are you done counting? Okay, Brooke, is that a thumbs up? Are you done with your counting? Brooke, are you done counting?
No. 1, 9, 2, 9, 3.
Okay, don't forget to write that number down on the paper. All right, so Delia, unmute your microphone for me. All right, Delia, hold your paper up to the camera so we can see what number you wrote down.
I got a erase
Right, your dry erase board. Hold it up. Okay, what number is that, Delia?
It's the number 9.
Number 9? Did you count 9 cubes?
Yep.
Okay, thank you, Delia. You can mute your mic. All right, Liana, hold your paper up to the camera so we can see what number you wrote down. All right, what number is that, Liana? Unmute yourself. Tell me what number you wrote.
7.
You wrote a 7. Good job. Okay. Unmute yourself, JC, and hold your paper up to the camera and tell me what number you counted.
I counted.
Or what number did you write? Hold it up first. Let us see it.
I counted 70.
70? Hold it up. Let me
Yes.
see. Bring it over a little bit. 70. Good. All right. Anthony, hold your paper up. Let me see what number you wrote down. How many did you count? All right. 70. All right. And Brooke, hold your paper up. Let me see what number you wrote down. How many did you count? Hold it up again, Brooke. I couldn't see it. Try it one more time, Brooke. It keeps going away with your virtual background. It is making the paper disappear. Try it again. I see a couple of numbers. What number is that, Brooke?
99.
She says she sees 99. Okay, so guess what? We're going to count them together and we're going to see. And we're going to talk about how when you see a group together like that, stacked together, do you guys remember what we say? How many is in that group? JC, when we see a stack like this together, how many did we say was in the group? One whole stack. When you see a whole group together, how many is in there?
It is
10. Okay, let's count them together and see, boys and girls. All right, thank you, JC. You can mute your mic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did you see how I counted each one? And there are 10. So that's kind of like when we see our base 10 rods that we have in the classroom, when they're stacked together like that, you know that there are 10 in here. So if that's 10, look at them. They're all the same size. So we can count by 10s. We can count by 10s to find out how many we have. So if we count it by 10s, we can start with the first one. You can count by 1s or you can count by 10s. We can say this is 10. The next one we can say 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Or you can just count by 1s because that's what we're doing today. So if we counted 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Go to the next stack. 21, do the counting on method. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Now we're going to count on. Go to the next one. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Go to the next one. Count on. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Now we're going to the blue stack, counting on. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Count on, go to the last stack. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, and 70. So there are 70 cubes there. There are 70 cubes. So if you counted 70, great job. Great job. All right, all right, all right. Let's move on to our next slide. All right, it's our learning target slide. And our learning target is I can count to 70 by ones. Everybody unmute your microphone and let's say our learning target. Say I can count.
I can count
To 70
to 70
by ones.
by one.
Good job. All right, mute your microphones. Let's go to the next one. All right, our next slide says I can count to 70 by ones again. And this is what you're supposed to do. You are supposed to point and count each cube on the screen. You're going to write the number of cubes that you counted, and you're going to show me when I call your name. All right, I'm going to give you 2 minutes to do this one again. All right. Get started. Go.
One.
Mute your microphones, and you're going to point, touch each cube, and count it. And when you count all of them, write that number on the paper, please. Don't forget, everybody mute your microphones.
So you won't misread.
Mute your microphones, please.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Everybody mute your microphone. Turn your microphone on mute until I call for you. Thank you. All right, give me a thumbs up if you're done. All right, Brooke is done. Put your thumbs up if, okay, Leona's done.
Williams.
Yes.
The picture keep going small and big and small and big.
Okay, sorry about that, Anthony.
It's okay.
Go ahead and try it again. Good job, Brooke. I see your thumbs up. Good job. Good, JC. I see your thumbs up. Good, Delia. I see your thumbs up. Liana, take the blanket off your head. Thank you. Good job. All right. Anthony, what did you finish that time? Give me a thumbs up if you finished. Good job. All right, looks like everybody's finished. All right, Delia, unmute your microphone and hold your paper up. Tell me how many you counted that time.
I counted 58.
58. Okay, thank you. Liana, unmute your microphone. Tell me how many you counted. Did you write the number down?
Yeah.
How many, what number did you write down? How many did you count?
The blocks.
Yes, how many blocks did you count that time?
7.
70? Yes. Okay, mute your mic. Anthony, unmute yourself. Tell me how many you counted.
50.
50. Okay. JC, unmute your mic and tell me how many you counted.
I counted 70.
70. Good job. Brooke, unmute your mic and tell me how many did you count.
70.
70. Good job. All right, boys and girls. Remember the strategies that we learned. You should point and touch. Move your finger when you're counting and give each object a new number. Okay, so we're going to move to the next slide. There should have been 70 cubes. They weren't stacked together. This time they were spread it out so you can touch them and count them. All right, let's go to the next slide. And that's our lesson orientation. And that means the rules. When we're in school, we got these rug rules. Number 1 says your eyes are looking, but you can still do some of those rules while we're online. That means you can be looking at the camera. So Miss Burton and I can see that you're paying attention. Number 2 says your ears are listening. Number 3 says your hands on your lap. But you can still put your hands on your lap or on the table if you're sitting at home. Number 4 says crisscross applesauce. You don't have to crisscross applesauce because you're at home, but you can sit up straight in your chair. If you're sitting on the floor, you can sit up straight, or if you're sitting on the bed, sit up straight. If you got a blanket, just keep the blanket around your shoulders. Don't put the blanket on top of your head. And number 5, you can raise your hand if you need to say something or ask a question. All right, so we'll practice counting back to 70s today by ones. We're going to explore how to count to 70s by ones. We're going to keep practicing counting to 70 by ones. This says participate in small group, but we're not going to do that because we're not in the classroom. But we are going to do an exit ticket. So that's the last thing, exit ticket. All right, the next slide is your direct instructions. And this is where I talk to you about How you going to learn how to count to 70 by ones? So our learning target is I can count to 70 by ones. I can count to 70 by ones. All right, number one. If you have a hundreds chart like this one you see up on the screen, can you guys see my hundreds chart? Unmute your microphone and tell me if you can see this hundreds chart.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, we have hundreds. Good
I
job.
have 100 charts. My mom got it.
Oh, very good, Delia. You can practice at home then with your hundreds chart. So number one says begin with number one when you're using the number chart. And number two says say each number as you move your finger to each numeral. So you're going to put your finger on the number one and you're going to say one. Then you're going to move your finger to the next one, two. Then go to the next ones, three. And then number three says you're going to stop when you get to number 70. Because that's our goal. That's our goal for today, going up to 70. And tomorrow we're going to have a new goal. But today we're going to start at 1 and we're going to 70. So that's our direct instruction. All right, let's go to the next slide. The next slide is our guided instruction. And the target is counting to 70 by ones. You can count to 70 by ones. And it's got the directions on here again. Number one, you're going to start with the number chart. Put your finger on number one. Then you're going, number two says, say each number as you move your finger. And number three says, stop when we get to number 70. All right, so the first part is the I do. So I am going to do the first part. I'm going to do it. So listen to me. You can't see me right now, but listen to me. I'm going to point and I'm going to count from 1 to 20. And then we're going to do it the next set of numbers together. We're going to start with 21 and we're going to go to 40 together. And then the last part, you're going to do it. You're going to start at 41 and you're going to go all the way to 70 by yourself. All right, so everybody mute your microphones. I'm going to do my part first, and then we're going to do our part together, and then you're going to do your part by yourself. All right, everybody mute your microphones. I'm going to get started on my part. You can't see me, but I have my finger on number one. Well, I hear somebody's background. Everybody mute your microphones, please. Mute your mics. Okay, thank you. All right, here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That was my part. Now we're going to all do it together. So everybody unmute yourself. We're going to start with 21 and we're going to go all the way to 40. Unmute your microphones, everybody. I want you to take your finger and put it on number 21 on this hundreds chart. Everybody touch 21 first. Touch it. Touch it, and then we're going to start counting. Does everybody have your finger on 21?
Yes.
All right, let's count. 21, 22,
22,
23,
23,
24,
4,
25,
25,
26,
27,
27,
28,
29, 30,
30,
Let's go on to 31. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Very good. Now stop. Stop right there because this time is your turn. I'm not going to help you. Everybody's going to start at 41 and you're going to go all the way to 70 by yourself. All right, everybody put your finger on 41. That's the 4 and the 1. All right, do you have your finger on 41?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and count. Start.
41,
42,
43,
44,
45,
46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 53, 54, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70.
Yes, good job. Good job. I heard you guys. You went from 41 to 70. Good job. All right, let's move to our next slide. The next one is your independent practice. Now you're going to go from 1 to 70 all the way by yourself. Remember, begin with number 1. And you're going to say each number as you move your finger and then stop when you get to 70. All right, so our learning target is I can count to 70 by ones. All right, everybody put your finger on 1. This time you're going to do it all by yourself. Put your finger on 1. Everybody got your finger on the 1?
Yeah.
All right, let's get started. Go all the way to 70. Go.
1,
2,
71,
4,
Hold on, stop, stop. Everybody stop. I hear Delia, I think you down at 71. Don't go to 71, Delia. Start at number 1. And we're going to go to 70. We're going to stop when we get to 70. So I'm sorry, boys and girls. I'm going to let you start over. All right, go to 1. Everybody, Delia, put your finger up on 1.
I got it.
All right, everybody start over. Go.
1,
2,
3,
4, 5,
5,
6, 7, 8,
8,
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50,
I should have picked those other three sheets.
All right. When you get to 70, stop. Stop at 70. That's our goal for today. All right. Did everybody get to 70?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Guess what? You got something fun to do. You got one more thing on here to do. I'm going to give you a chance to go and find some things in your house. If you have some beads, some blocks, if you have some cereal like Cheerios or Fruit Loops, well, guess what? You're going to need a lot of those things because I want you to count 70. Count 70 of those things. Like if you got some beads, ask your mom, say, can I count 70 beads out and put them in a bowl? Or can I count 70 blocks? Or can I count 70 pieces of cereal? And that's your next activity. So I'm going to give you maybe 3 minutes to see if you can go find some things in your house to count. And you go find some things to count. All right.
Or Miss Williams,
Yes, ma'am.
you can actually count Play-Doh too.
Yes. You can use your Play-Doh, Delia, and make little 70 pieces of little balls.
Yeah, I have some Play-Dohs, but I can't take it out.
Okay.
In my room.
Whatever you have, go talk to your mom and see if she has some cereal you can count.
I got some cereal.
Okay. Well, I want you to practice counting 70 pieces right now.
Yeah, if you got some blocks or a Play-Doh, you can make it into little balls.
You can't count. We want you to see. We want to see if you can count
You
70
got, she
little
said
things
we
in your
got
house.
whoever got cereal, you can count. You gotta count them by 70. If you got Play-Doh, you gotta count them by 70. Or like you gotta make it. Yeah. That's too hard. I can't even squish it anymore. I got Play-Doh. My teacher said you gotta count by 70, but I want some cereal.
Count up to 70. Count 70 pieces of things.
Mr. Williams, I don't have anything.
You don't have anything to count, JC? JC, you know what you can do? If you don't have anything in your house to count, you can use your paper and your pencil and you can draw me 70 little circles, okay?
70 circles.
You can draw 70 circles.
Just that.
Or do you want to draw it on there?
All I found is just I like the sound of this. I don't know, cause I don't know how to tell no food. 70 circles.
You can draw 70 circles if you don't have beads or cereal or little blocks. You can draw 70 circles.
I do have
We just want you to practice right now.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Liana, what do you have? What do you
13,
have at home to practice with?
14, 15,
What are you using to practice counting? Show me what you use.
18, 19,
Some what?
20, 22, 23, 25, 26, 27,
Hold it up, Liana. Show me what you're using.
28, 29, 30,
Oh, what are those? Little toys? Okay. You can count those.
12,
Did we lose
34,
group? Look
35,
like we lost group.
36, 37, 38, 39, 39, 39, 40, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 60, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 63, 64, 65, 66, I made 17. 68,
Good, good.
69, 69, 70.
Good. I hear you, Anthony. Good job.
This is 70.
70. That's right. 70. 70.
No, it look like you just counting on.
11. I didn't know how to count 70. 30, 60, 71, 13, 41, 14, 42,
64. Huh.
43, 54, 44, 14, 45, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 34, 1, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 7, 40, 9, 40, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're not cheering.
Right. If you're done, give me a thumbs up.
16.
Good job. Good job, Liana. Good job, Anthony. Keep going, JC. Keep Delia, keep going. Good job.
Okay. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 20, 47, 48,
Anthony, hold your paper up. Let me see your circles you drew.
49, 20.
Good job.
50,
Good job. Okay. Good job, Anthony.
31, 32, 34, 33, 55, 34, 56, 57, 58,
No, I burned my thumb.
50,
34,
59, 60,
35,
Right, Delia's almost there. Good.
36,
Miss Williams.
Yes, Liana.
3,
30.
64,
Is we gonna do our exit?
We are getting ready to do the exit ticket. We're gonna give Delia a chance to finish up. And then we're gonna take a break.
57, 57,
39,
58,
40,
59,
41, 42, 43,
All right. JC, stop right there where you are. Stop where you are.
61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68.
All right, Delia, stop where you are. Let's go to the next slide because we're almost at the end of our math block. All right. So this was your independent practice. This is what you were just doing. You found some things in your house that you can count, or if you didn't have anything, you wrote circles. And the next slide, we gotta stamp the learning. We want to see how you feel about this lesson today. So if you feel like you understand, you need to be in the green with the thumbs up. If you says, I'm starting to understand, you need to be in the yellow, your thumb to the side. But if you say, I just don't understand how to count to 70, you're going to be in the red. So I am going to call on you. Tell me, what do you think you're in? Anthony, you think you understand? Are you in the green? Or are you in the yellow where you understand a little bit? Or are you in the red when you say, I don't understand how to count to 70? Unmute yourself. Tell me where your thumb would be. The green, the yellow, or the red? The yellow, you understand a little bit? You starting to understand? Okay, you're in the green. You know how to do it. Good job. Thank you, Anthony. Liana, where would your thumb be? Are you in the green, the yellow, or the red? Good. She's in the green. She understands it. Delia, what about you? Are you in the green, Delia? The yellow or the red?
The green.
Green. Good job. What about you, JC? Green, yellow, or red?
Green.
Green. Good job. All right. Let's move to our next slide. And I do believe that the last slide, oh, that was the next one, would have been that small group, but we're not doing small group. And the last one says exit ticket. That's what Liana was just asking about. And we are going to listen to you count from 1 to 70. When I call on you, you're going to mute your mics and you're going to go from 1 to 70. That's your exit ticket. All right, Anthony, unmute yourself and let me hear you rope count from 1 to 70. Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
I got 15 minute break.
31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 60, 61,
50, 50,
50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 59, 60.
all right, Anthony. Stop right there, Anthony. We're gonna keep practicing with you. All right, Liana, Delia, and JC.
See, that's what I love, mommy.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it together as a group. JC, unmute yourself, you and Liana. We're gonna all do it as a group, and then we're gonna go take our break so we can come back. All right, let's count from 1 to 70 together. Everybody, you too, Anthony. We're gonna all do it together. All right, let's start. Go, start at 1, count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 53, 54, 45, 56, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 61, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70.
Good job, boys and girls. All right, that is it for our math lesson. You guys are gonna take a 15-minute break. You're gonna come back on at 9:15 so that